Did we
You
get
guys were all coming out in the draft same year. What's the draft order?
Ooh. That's a great
I'll
question. Coming out in the same year?
I'll probably be 4. I'll probably be the 4th pick. I'll probably be 4, and then y'all can fight it out because everybody go big. Everybody big. We got to get big. So I know a guard, point guard. I'll be 4th pick.
Same
So
year.
it's down.
So Derrick, what do you think? What do you think, D? Where you go?
Oh, you know me, I'm the one.
Don't nothing change with me. I'm the one.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he would say that. The night I was drafted, we had to go to New York the night before. And that morning we was gonna leave for the draft. And Lawrence O'Brien, he was the commissioner at the time. I missed my flight, dude, to the draft.
Wow.
I wasn't even at the draft.
I'm surprised you even got drafted.
I wasn't even at the draft. My agent at the time had scheduled a flight in the morning. I don't know how I missed that most important flight of my life.
Yeah.
But I overslept and I was not at the draft. New Jersey took me 3rd, and then we later met up at the track. I met the owner, Joe Todd.
My man.
He was a man. He was a great owner, wasn't he?
Great.
He was one of the best owners. Really wanted to win.
Yeah.
And but that was my story. I wasn't at the draft. I missed my flight.
Who went before you in the draft that year?
Isaiah Thomas went number 2, which we had played together in the Tornado Olympic team. And a great Mark Aguirre, number one to Dallas.
Man.
Mark had a big game, man.
What?
He had a big game.
Come on.
Those 3 underclassmen.
Yeah. My draft night, and like Kenyon said, we weren't there long.
With the first pick in the 1990 NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Derrick Coleman from Syracuse.
Most important thing for me, draft night again, accomplishing everything that we set out, to do and to fulfill that dream. For me, coming from Mobile, Alabama to Detroit, to be called number 1 in the draft, and again with your family and your friends and everybody's there, man, it was special, definitely.
With the second pick in the 1991 NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Kenny Anderson from Georgia Tech.
Oh my, Kenny Anderson, the local product from New York City, will stay.
I got drafted number 2 in 1991. I thought I was gonna go to Sacramento. They had the 3rd pick because I visit them and I visit Charlotte. Charlotte had the 1. It was Charlotte, New Jersey, Sacramento. Reynolds was the GM. He was like, I was going. So when the Nets drafted me that night, I was so excited because I didn't know. They came, Joe Todd.
Ticket sales.
Yeah. It just came, and I was so excited. My mom was there, everybody. And right down the road, Madison Square Garden, I'm like 30 minutes from there. Grew up, Left Rack City, Queens. So I was just excited, man.
Yeah, he was mad at me.
Yeah, because wait. So he wanted Billy Owens, which I understand.
Or Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. I understand.
Either
so
way,
he
I
didn't
don't
want
lose.
me.
Either way.
Yeah, so he didn't want me. I understood
it. wasn't that I didn't want to.
Oh my God. The truth was finally coming out.
I was a little
really?
No, I was a little disturbed. I was like,
You didn't want the point guard?
Well, we had Mookie Blaylock.
Yeah, see, that's what I had to.
You know what I'm saying? So when they asked me, they pull you in the room, they're like, okay, well, Derrick, who you think we should get in the draft?
Yeah.
So again, I grew up playing with Steve Smith all my life since we were kids.
Yeah.
I just played 3 years with Billy Owens. So I said, I can't lose,
around
the table. Either way, around the table.
I'll tell you something, we talking about it, but Derrick Coleman, the best player I ever played with in my life.
Man, thank you, bro.
Boy, what a
Ever
fight.
the best.
But he stayed mad at me, man. So we go to the draft. I have to introduce him at the draft. Now I'm mad because I'm like, y'all told me y'all was gonna take Steve Smith or
so
Billy Owens, and y'all took Kenny.
Yeah.
So they come in the hallway. They looking for me. I'm still in the hallway because I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Hey man, can you come and introduce Kenny? I'm like, yeah. Mind you, I took him out on his visit to Syracuse.
Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying?
man.
So I was
it
going
gets
to
deeper than that.
Syracuse. It goes deeper.
Yeah. He went to Georgia Tech. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you cost me a championship in college because I'm a point guard. You know, when Sherm left, it was over for us.
Well,
Yeah. So I introduced him, you know, and fast forward probably 2-3 months later, it was a concert in Westchester.
Yeah.
And I came in, I went to the concert. So everybody's backstage, you know, Salt and Pepper, Joe the Seed, whatever. So when I walk backstage, I see Rod Strickland.
Yeah.
And again, I've been knowing Rod Strickland all my life. You know, we talking and everything. He was like, yo, Kenny's in the room. So when I walk in the room, he pulls, as soon as I walk in the room, and yo, I need to talk to you right now. He pulls me out of the room in the hallway like, yo, I heard you didn't want to draft me.
You know everything.
I'm like, bro, it's not that I want to draft you. They asked me. I told them who I
I had a
wanted.
preference.
I had a
They say you can't
preference.
play.
Yeah, I had a
one of my
preference.
guys.
I had a preference. So we embraced, man, like,
we had
bro.
some funny times.
Oh, my God, yeah.
With the first pick in the 2000 NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Kenyon Martin from the University of Cincinnati.
My draft night was a combination of relief from childhood traumas and financial instabilities as a kid. My mom never owning a house, never having a car, never owning anything, having to catch the bus to go to the grocery store. Right, that night was that. The hard work at Cincinnati was coming through, but coming off the injury, like that was my biggest, like all that together. Just the lead up to the draft, everybody like, but we don't know if he's gonna be the same. We don't know if he's gonna play the same. We don't know if he's gonna be this. We saw this, the fit. So, so now it's creeping up. The draft is a day away and it's still uncertain, right? You hearing, they might draft this guy, they might draft this guy. So, but just to hear it and, like you said, not be there long, right?
Right.
But we all, you want that feeling, right?
No, without question.
And being that dude, right?
Yeah.
And from where my freshman year started at Cincinnati, averaging 3.5 points, not being eligible right away, putting in that time, man, then getting hurt and having everything just all of that, man.
Again.
All of it, right? Having to basically start all over, right?
Yeah.
So just all that weight, man, and just to hear your name called, right? And just a relief. It was like a weight lifting, right? My head just dropped to the table, man, and it was that, how my mom there was and my sister there was special. Especially like just the things that mom was going through at the time before that, like just to have her be a part of that, like I couldn't ask for nothing more, you know what I'm saying? So
it's the sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, the average person will never understand us, what we've been through in our life through this game of basketball.
Yeah.
You know, all the sacrifices that we made, you know, again, for family.
Yeah.
More than anything, not even really for us. I mean, if we was just playing basketball, we'd still be playing.
Yeah.
But, you know.
my thing too is like what the game has done for you, has changed your life. And just what a privilege the guys don't come before you, how they laid the table, set the table for you. You know, guys like Cooper, Sweetwater Clifton, these guys.
Man, come on.
These real pioneers, man.
right?
The struggle.
It was like, if it wasn't for this, then Lord knows, right?
what you be doing.
Like I tell people all the time, man, like I graduated high school, man, and I left Dallas 2 weeks after I graduated. I had to get out of Dallas, man.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying if I was gonna be, I had to get out, right?
Yes, without question.
Would never went no gang, ain't never been arrested, never sold drugs, but the environment, right?
Yeah.
Environment.
You know the environment, right? If you don't go now, you didn't seen it.
Yes.
Seen other dudes more talented than I was,
Yeah,
right?
oh,
You
without
seen
question.
in our
Yeah, we
neighborhood,
all
man,
seen
dudes
it.
more
Yeah,
talented,
yeah,
more
most
skillful,
definitely.
all these things, and and they stick around too long,
Yeah.
right? They go to junior college around the way, and they're able to drive back. So that was my thing, right? I couldn't allow myself to go to college or junior college in Texas.
But think about what you're saying,
Right.
though. You understood that even
Yeah.
at that age.
Yeah, I had to,
You know,
bro.
that's tough.
Like, went back to Dallas once in 4 years.
Yeah.
My 4 years in Cincinnati, I went back to Dallas one time, dog.
Because you knew.
And I tell my friends all the time, man, people that know me, it's like, I didn't have another option. You know, Denzel Washington talks about, falling forward,
Yeah.
or fail forward or falling forward. Dude, I had no, failure was not an option for me when I came. I couldn't go back home. I lived in a 4-room house my dad built with a 3rd grade education. There's no place for me to go back to. So
Right.
if I wasn't successful on my own, man, I mean, with a lot of support from my family and friends in the community, it was no place to go back to, dude. And I knew that motivated me, fueled the fire to me to be great, to be the best I could be, because I didn't have any other options at that point. I went to school and I got my degree and all that. But at that time, man, same thing.
Fear of failure, man.
Yeah, man.
They
But
don't
you,
understand that, bro. They don't
poverty,
understand that,
man,
They don't
that's a hell of a
understand that.
motivator.
Come on.
They don't understand
And,
that, man.
most of these dudes, when we in my era that came through, man, it wasn't like, well, if I don't make it in basketball, I think I'll go and
Yeah, I'm going to be an engineer.
engineer.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
So, and that's what really, I think every night I stepped on that floor, man, I was always very professional.
Yes, yes.
I appreciated the guys that came before me,
Yeah, always.
the sanctity of the game, and try to lead the game in a better place that I found it.